For tuning in, and we're now moving to preview Bayern Munich versus Mainz. Got Stuart from tipsterhq.com. He was ill last week. It's his birthday this week. He's still got a bit of a cough, but he's braving through to give us his predictions. So Bayern Munich versus Mainz, huge favourites, obviously Bayern Munich. There's no other outcome I'm expecting than a Bayern Munich win. Can you see anything different?
Not really. I think Bayern Munich are likely to have this one sewn up fairly easily. Well, the score's going to be at half-time is the interesting one for me, I have to say. I think Mainz have looked pretty good up to half-time, and then sometimes they've crumbled, and Bayern have kind of been a little bit slow to get going, and then they burst into life in that second half.
Yeah, I have to say, if you look at sort of like their previous matches, the most they score is about 3 goals. So I kind of got an idea of what to expect from Bayern Munich, and at home, they've obviously got a killer defense in the Bundesliga. I think they've got the best defense in football, and I think they've conceded 4 at home the entire season, which is pretty crazy. Mainz didn't score against them in the reverse match. Can Mainz score this time around?
Probably not, frankly. I mean, Mainz have managed to score some goals this season. They're not a terrible side. But Bayern Munich, they're a good side all round. I mean, they have had some fairly serious struggles with their defence recently in terms of injuries. I think they had to start a couple of games recently without any recognised central defenders. So that's definitely not going to help. But, this is Bayern Munich against Mainz. And the Bundesliga is pretty much theirs at the moment, isn't it? They can do whatever they like.
Yeah, Mainz on a bad team. Obviously, they are playing on the road. They're in 5th. They've scored 15 on the road so far. I'm actually going for Bayern Munich to win. Well, the bet I'm looking at anyway. Bayern Munich to win 2-0, 1.83 bet Victor. And then the other one, which I thought this was quite sneaky, all depending off if Mainz doesn't score, is the under 3.5 goals, and that's at evens. I thought that was a pretty good bet as long as Bayern Munich score only 3 that I'm predicting, and Bayern Munich and Mainz doesn't score.
I have to quite like both of those. I think the under 3.5 has a pretty good chance of coming in. It's a little bit of a coin toss though. So Bayern could have one of those days where they just go on a route.
A coin toss.
A coin toss. Yes. Or even a coin toss.
One of those.
Whichever way you want to go. See, I'm ill, and it's my birthday, and I haven't even been drinking. So
I'm ill, and it's my birthday. All right. But go on, give us your tip here.
Well, mine is based on the fact that Bayern have been drawing or losing at halftime in 11 of their league matches this season. Mainz have only been behind at halftime on 5 occasions so far this season. That's in the league. That's not covering any cup matches or anything. So I'm going to go for Mainz plus 0.5 goals at halftime. That's 2.85 at Bet365.
All right. Well, you've got this. You've got the stats and you've got the odds, I have to say. So let's just hope that all of our bets come in, because they would all come in actually on that one. So Mainz plus.
As long as all of the bets come in the second half, all of the goals come in the second half.
True.
But as I said, it's a coin toss.
Yeah. A coin toss. Yeah, that will work as well. All right, fantastic stuff. So there we have it. That's the tip there from an ill birthday boy, Stuart from tipsterhq.com. Right, we're going to head on over now to preview Arsenal versus Swansea. Stuart, I'll see you there.
Okay.